All right, guys, thank you for joining everybody. This is our first morning breaking news live stream. We're getting right into it, so appreciate it. No warning whatsoever. Haven't even tweeted it out. We are still testing levels. We don't know how well everything's going to work, so bear with us if we see some snafus here and there. But let's just get right into the news. And again, thank you for joining. Please go ahead and hit that like button. We have breaking news with the SEC charging Coinbase with operating a crypto asset trading platform as a unregistered securities exchange and clearing agency. Didn't register, although, hey, Brian Armstrong has said, we have tried, but you simply can't ignore the rules because you don't like them or because you prefer different ones. The consequences for the investing public are far too great. While Coinbase's calculated decisions may have allowed it to earn billions, is done so at the expense of investors by depriving them of the protections to which they are entitled. Thank you for everybody joining. Mogan, Fano, Corey, Dave, Rusty, Kritz, and Logan. First one's in here. Thank you for hitting that like button. So yeah, we're going to start doing this Tuesdays, Thursdays, potentially every morning. So again, thank you for joining. So what does this mean for Coinbase? What does this mean for U.S. citizens? What does this mean for you? Let's look. I got some good breakdowns here. First, guys, this is a thought. I saw this tweet and I can't stop thinking about this. The SEC sues Coinbase, who operated as an unregistered broker since 2019. U.S. government sells billions of dollars worth of Bitcoin via Coinbase since 2019. So on one hand, you're saying, hey, clearly you're in flagrant violation of the law. But on the other hand, you have the U.S. government actually using Coinbase. So, guys, I'm trying to take the 30,000 aerial view here, and it does not seem like this is going to be a bad thing in the long term. I do think that they're going to try to settle. I do think you can't use something for years and then say, hey, guys, you've been unlawful the entire time. So the fact that the U.S., the federal government, uses Coinbase to sell their Bitcoin gives me a little bit of a light at the end of the tunnel. I don't know what you guys think about that. So just something to maybe think about there. Also, that wasn't it. It's the federal level, guys. It is also the state level. Operation Choke Point 2.0 couldn't be any more clear. This is a clear violation. Coinbase simultaneously receives show cause order from 10 states: Alabama, California, Illinois, Kentucky, Maryland, Vermont, New Jersey, South Carolina, Washington, and Wisconsin. My second grade geography teacher will be proud. I was a little unsure about the M's there. 28 days to cease and desist order, ladies and gents, Coinbase. So you can see it here. We have it on the state level. We have it on the federal level. We have coordinated attacks. Is not looking good. What is going to happen? We have some pretty good quotes here. So Coinbase has got a response. They have responded. The lawsuit is hurting America's economic competitiveness. We have a quote from right here. This is from Paul Grewal. This is their chief legal officer, general counsel at Coinbase. We've talked about him before. Seems to be a pretty good lawyer there. SEC's reliance on an enforcement-only approach in the absence of clear rules for digital asset industry is hurting America's competitiveness, and companies like Coinbase that have demonstrated a commitment to compliance. Guys, they've been so committed to compliance, the U.S. government uses them. I don't know how clear we can see that there's maybe we're saying one thing, but we're doing another thing on the other hand here. If Coinbase filed an IPO with the SEC, aren't they a registered security broker? Well, it's a little bit different. Now we're talking about a publicly traded stock versus selling unregistered securities via the app, but that is a very good point. Why would they give them the clearing for an IPO? Why would they give them the ability to sell shares in that company if they weren't able to operate? And again, I just keep going back to this. The government has sold billions of dollars worth of Bitcoin via Coinbase. It just is not making any sense. But there is a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel besides this. That isn't the only light at the end of the tunnel. We didn't see labeled as security? XRP. Now, I'm not saying this is indicative of what they think their chances might be, but I think that the SEC is looking at their case versus Ripple Labs, and they see how that might be going, and they say, maybe we don't add XRP as a security in this new complaint. Think about that, guys. If they thought they were going to win that case, don't you think they would have this in these other orders, especially if a settlement would then create extra evidence? My theory here is they think they're going to lose. They think they're going to lose against XRP. That is my 2 cents here. Now, again, don't trade off of this. This is a financial advice. I am not a lawyer. This is not legal advice. This is just my 2 cents as I'm starting to think about it. But I think there's some other opportunities here. Normally, we don't talk about price action because, try to stick with what the guests are comfortable with. But guys, I might talk a little price action here. Hit that like button if you like some price action talk here. I put my convictions here. I did a little market buy yesterday on Coinbase. Am I a criminal now? I don't know. The metaverse welcomes Apple. This is from January, guys. This is 6 months ago at this point. No, sorry. We're going to get into the news from 6 months ago. This is from yesterday. Metaverse welcomes Apple. The Vision Pro augmented reality headset was unveiled. The price was $34.99. That is right, $3,500 here. It's a lot of money. But I think there might be a little bit of something tying these two stories together. They've labeled some securities. What was one of the things they labeled as a security? They labeled Mana as a security. Apple just launched their VR headset. Apple is working with Decentraland. Could Mana become a metaverse king? Now, I haven't confirmed this for myself, but we have really good viewers in the blockchain basement. One of the viewers puts the admissions into the GitHub suppository, I believe it is called, and Mana is consistently in the top 10 for devs doing work. My theory is it's Apple engineers. Do I have any inside information on that? No, I have zero. I could be totally wrong, could be faked, but I think there's a good possibility that Apple engineers are steadily building on Mana. Could be a little opportunity. I bought some yesterday after this news had broken. Down 14%. I got in under 50 cents, guys. I'm not saying, this isn't, again, not financial advice, but hey, I saw a little bit of opportunity there. I decided to go for it. So when U.S. crackdown on GG Untap, the Magic the Gathering app, there's already ongoing litigation with Ripple. No need to add to the list. That is a fair point, but I think if that wouldn't stop them from adding XRP if they thought they were going to win. So if they thought they were going to win, ongoing litigation would not have prevented them from adding that. XRP isn't listed on Coinbase, though. That is a very good point. But we're also we're talking about two stories though, with the Binance. Binance is where they got the 10 coins. So XRP is sold and listed on Binance. Will the SEC stop an actual scammer? Well, when they fire Gary Gensler is a possible outcome there. I agree. Seems like pressured FUD to crash the market. Yes, I am agreeing. You know what I'm doing? I'm buying, folks. I am buying. I'm not saying you should yellow in after me, but I am buying. In fact, I bought one share of Coinbase stock just as a little solidarity. It was also down heavily. I think I'm actually up on my investment. I got in really low around December, and then it was around in the 30s. Right now, it's dropped down to about $50, I think, from 60. 55, so I got in there. Thanks for the dedication. You are the man. Hey, guys, when there's breaking news like this, we're going to try to make sure more streams are coming, more morning streams. I hope you like this. Apple software engineers suck these days. Hey, I would not be surprised. They probably have vibrant hair colors, though. I don't know. Maybe it's related. Maybe it's not. Why not go after the securities themselves if it's a legit claim? Well, that is a legit question, Rick. Why indeed? Why indeed? I have XRP on Coinbase, not tradable. All right, time for a quick story. I remember researching Bitcoin in 2017. I remember learning about it 5 years before, then not purchasing because I was scared I was going to get scammed. And I remember learning about Bitcoin as it ran up to 20,000 in 2017. I remember doing some research, and I remember discovering the halving. And then I saw a little price chart with a line that said the halving, and then the price, it was dumping, and then it went up after. And I remember thinking, well, $5,000 of Bitcoin is too expensive. The halving, it will be cheaper in the future. Went up to 10, didn't buy. Went up to 20, thankfully didn't buy. Sat on the sidelines. 2018, 2019, I've opened the app. I've taken the picture. I've got my ID. I am in the system. The port is in my neck from the Matrix. And I go and I scroll to Bitcoin and I see the price. And you know what DZ did on that day? You know what DZ did in 2018? I saw the price of XRP and I market bought XRP instead of Bitcoin. So yeah, we all have our little XRP story. Guys, maybe you have a story pretty similar to that, but I think that's all we got time for today. This was just an experiment. I got to check the levels. I got to look at the audio. I got to look at the video. I appreciate you hanging out with us though, because you saw that live notification. You said, what the heck's going on? It's in the morning. I might even do these if I'm hosting the morning stream on BitBoy Crypto. So just to let you know, we're going to try to stay dedicated with this, but that's all we got. I appreciate you joining. Hit that like button. Smash the like button. We will get through this, Alabaster. we will get through this. That's all we got.